Miss Misery here at the Los Angeles Convention Center for Comikaze Expo. What do we have for you today? We've got guests, we've got celebrities, we've got comics, we've got horror, we've got comic book geeks, and we've got great costumes, so stay tuned. I'm sitting here with Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp. How hot and gorgeous does she still look, guys? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here at Comikaze. Thank you for interviewing me. This is fun. This is awesome.
Awesome. Well, I have a couple questions. What is it about horror that just draws you to it?
You know, I'd have to say, I guess since I started as a little kid, it's just so exciting to watch the characters and the suspense of it all, like not knowing who the killer is and trying to figure that out, and the characters. I don't know, it's just everything about it, the blood, the gore, it's a cool medium, a cool genre.
And you prefer playing killer than victim, right?
Oh, I definitely like being the killer, yeah. I mean, it's a rush. Really, running after people with like a knife, a machete, anything is it's really cool. It's a lot of fun.
Is there anything in the horror genre that you haven't got your teeth into but you want to do?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think I'd love to do another movie that has a really cool twist ending. I'd like to play Devanny Pin's like aunt or mom or sister and just kick ass with her. Just something. I also like to do maybe some kind of action something where I get to, kick serious butt.
Have you been able to direct a horror film?
I have not directed. So I just started producing. Yeah, maybe I'll direct a movie. She's giving me ideas. Yeah. I love it.
I think you should. I think you should write a 5 to 10 minute horror short and direct it, and I'll be in it.
That's a great idea. Okay, so you're listening right here for the first time. We have decided, let's do it. That we're gonna create something really cool with a twist and some kick-ass females.
Yes, I agree. Okay.
We're doing it.
Yes. What's in the future for you?
As I said, I just started producing, and I have a few movies coming out. One called Poe, that's really like Silence of the Lambs-ish. I have another movie coming out called Caesar and Otto's Deadly Christmas, a movie called Dead Things, a bunch of movies coming out, and just, continue to act and continue to kind of push boundaries in the horror genre.
Awesome. Is there a website we can go check out more?
I put everything up on either Felissa-Rose.com or my Facebook, which is crazy. Felissa Rose Esposito Miller. That's my Facebook. And come see me there because I'm always on it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you, girl. Yeah, let's do it.
Woo! Rock. Hi, this is the Last Doorway Show, and I'm here with
Jay Tingzan.
Dressed as
Naruto Uzumaki.
For all you vampire lovers out there, I have for you Fangs. So if you love those bloody, sexy and hot vampires, you're gonna love this. Michelle Shields, Devanny Pin, Deneen Melody. Who doesn't love those hot chicks, right? So get your copy right now of Fangs at comicbookdivas.com. I'm standing here with Kelly Maroney. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Good enough for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I wanted to ask you, what is it about horror that kind of draws you to the genre?
Wow. I fell into this. I mean, I always loved scary movies when I was a kid, but I never thought about doing it as a career. But it's sort of like you go along and things come in your path. And I think the thing about horror is the stakes are so high. And it gives people, my theory anyway, there's enough real scary things in the world that we mostly pretend like we're not scared of because otherwise we'd lose our minds. You go to a scary movie and you get all that out. And it's about something that honestly nobody is probably going to come after you. Although it could happen. So there's just enough of that. It could happen to hook you in. And then it's very cathartic.
How fun was it working on Night of the Comet?
It was. We all thought we were going to have paper bags over our heads when it came out. But the script was so funny. We shot one for serious and one for funny, and you can see some of it's more on the silly side, and other times we're dead serious, and that's why. It's more of a social commentary, which people didn't really get at the time. But now I notice people coming up to me and they're going, that was really a statement about the 80s, and it is in there, which I think is why it's endured. But we had a ball. I love doing lower budget movies because you're moving so fast and you really get to know people. It's like if somebody brings you a sandwich, they're saving your life. I mean, honestly, and you're like, thanks for the sandwich. And, you know, did that guy ever call you? Like you say, whereas on a bigger budget movie, you don't get to know people. I mean, sometimes you don't even know their name, and you're like, thank you, you know. So it's much more personal, and I think that reads when you watch the film, too.
If you had the chance right now, today, in a horror film, to either play the victim or the killer.
I hate to play the victim. I hope as I get older, I get cast as some really nasty women that you never expect, because, oh, it's Kelly. She's the hero. She's going to be the final girl. Or she's a sweetheart. And then, That's what happens sometimes to horror actresses, you know, as they mature, is before you know it, they're the bad guy.
That's awesome. I'd love to see you killing someone in a movie.
Yeah, I guess so. I started out evil on the soaps. I was an evil, the bad seed when I was a kid. And then when I sort of became kind of like the hero, kind of like the goofy, unlikely hero. Which I love. I love that prototype. I think I got really lucky with that one. I'm not like, it's hot in here. Ah! You know, I'm really grateful they didn't in that one. But it's going to be the hero.
Is there anything you're working on today or any future projects you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Yes, I have about 6 movies that are in development. We're working on getting funding for them. They're all scary. I can't explain that. And I did a comedy. I did a cameo role in a movie called Lip Service, where I play like Dina Lohan. I'm a little bit drunk. I'm a horrible stage mom from hell with my daughter, and I come on to all of her little friends. So that's kind of evil. Yes, you can see all my classic stuff on www.classickellymaroney.com. That's KELLIMARONEY. You can follow me on Twitter and follow me on Facebook, and I have 5,000 friends on there, but I have a like page too. So please like me, and then I keep a good eye on that. So when I have space, I add you in there.
Great. Well, thank you so much for the interview. It was awesome.
Thank you. Have a good time.
You too. Misery here at Kamikaze Expo here at the LA Convention Center in Los Angeles. Right now I am holding Shadowhunter, story by Jason Doobie, and also art and colors by Benny Jordan. If you love witches, vampires, and werewolves, you're going to love these 3 gals. Shadowhunters, an exclusive here at Kamikaze. Get yours now at scatteredcomics.com or comicbookdivas.com. I'm standing here with Pat Kilbane. And Pat, what do you bring us today?
I bring you the Brain Eater's Bible. It's a book by a zombie for zombies. It's like a combination of a field manual, self-help book. Talks you through coming to terms with your new appearance, how to hunt and kill people, the different parts of the brain that are most nutritious for zombies, self-defenses, that sort of thing.
Awesome. What is it about zombies that intrigue you?
Well, I mean, for whatever reason, most of my nightmares have been about zombies. And I think the idea of being overwhelmed is like, you know, as opposed to something like the Alien or the Terminator, where it's the, you know, the force that can't be stopped. The idea of just being completely surrounded and just having no safe place to turn. I think that's what's creepiest about them.
Have you ever eaten brains?
You know, I have never eaten brains. Now, I did interview a brain surgeon for this book, so he was able to tell me what the different parts of the brain would be like in terms of their texture. You know, some are kind of grainy, some are gristly, some are sort of fatty. But I've never eaten brains. I guess people do eat brains. You know, what, lamb brains or whatever it is. I probably should have tried it as part of my research. I have not.
Wow, so this book's supposed to help protect zombies.
That's right. Yeah, this book keeps zombies alive during the apocalypse.
Awesome. I love that. Is there a website we can check it for out?
Oh, yeah, you can go to braineatersbible.com. Yeah, braineatersbible.com has all the information. It's also an incredible iPad app with videos and animations. That's on iTunes.
Ooh, nice. I can't wait to see that. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for the interview. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Buy this book.
Hey guys, Magul here with another tip for you next time you take down a freshie. I know how bad you want to get those brains in your mouth, but don't make the mistake of trying to bite through its skull. You're going to ruin your teeth. You got to soften it up first with a couple of well-placed blows, not unlike the Egyptian vulture. I'm using the butt end of a hand axe, but you can also use a cinder block wall or the hood of a car. Even a public sculpture works well. The idea is to compromise the cranium. That way, you can just peel and eat like a perfect gentleman. The way I see it, you've already lost your looks. But if you lose your bite too, you're going to be ugly and hungry.
Hi, this is Erica here with
Sin Cara.
dressed as, or actually is,
Mark.
I've got here Goldilocks in Zombieland, story by Jeff Hughes and artist Jason Doobie. Goldilocks in Zombieland is one of those Alfred Hitchcock, the Birds type of deals. So if you love Alfred Hitchcock, you're going to love Goldilocks in Zombieland. So I would pick up my copy at comicbookdivas.com. I'm here with Jersey Devil Productions. How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good, good. Tell us a little bit about the company.
Okay, we've been making some short films for about 5 years now. We've pretty much shot all of them in Jersey right now. So we have The Corner Bar, which is our little thriller mystery type thing. Last Exit Diner is about a serial killer on the road and stops into this diner for some hell of a good pie. And Lake's Edge is a slasher film shot out in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. And that one we're looking to turn into a feature film soon. Nice, nice. And I see you have pie. We do. We have our dead waitress from Last Exit Diner giving out some great sweet treats here. Got some apple pie, some pumpkin pie. Very good. Awesome, awesome. So what's in the future for your company? Well, the main thing right now is focusing on turning Lake's Edge into a feature. So we're looking to do that and make more independent horror and thriller. And we also have Another Dying Breed represented. That's our band, and the music is all throughout these films as well. It's a hard rock band, so we're trying to combine the two. And what do you play an instrument? Yeah, I sing and play guitar, and this I'm a drummer. She plays drums. Awesome. Cool, guys. So you kind of mix the movies, the music, you're doing it all. Yeah. Love horror, love rock. What more do you need? Awesome. And do you go on stage looking like that? Not well, I have before, yeah. Awesome, awesome. And what is it about horror that you love?
I just like the thrill, dressing up, and the gore.
And the slit throat.
Yeah, I always love the random way people die, you know, when you get like a good slasher and you don't see it coming.
Oh, that's cool. Website. You have a website we can go to? Yes, it's jerseydevilproductions.com and also anotherdyingbreed.com. Awesome. You heard it here, folks. Watch these films. First issue and Kamikaze exclusive right here of Forgotten Tales, your new age type of Tales from the Crypt. So if you love horror, if you love blood and gore, you're going to love Forgotten Tales. Go to comicbookdivas.com or laststoryproductions.com for more info on ordering your copy now. I'm here with writer, director, actor Brandon Slagle and horror actress Devaney Penn. How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
Awesome. Yeah, he's good. So, Brandon, damn it.
Yeah.
So, what have you been in lately?
Some TV.
Cool.
I've been in the TV.
In the TV.
Inside of it.
That's where I've seen you.
Yeah. And recently, Asylum's 2012 Ice Age and Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. And
really?
Yeah. And
oh, I thought you were lying. Sorry. You really in it?
Yeah. And I have kind of been focusing more on TV lately, and but I'm about to go do a film from the director of Legend of Boggy Creek remake, which just came out on Blu-ray, and Humans vs. Zombies, which is about to be in theaters, called Patient Zero, which is kind of like the original Resident Evil story, but a little more character-based and action-based.
What have you been working on lately?
Let's see. Okay, we just we're doing AFM this week, so we are shopping several of our movies. 15 Till Midnight, Area 51, Confidential, which we just finished, Vivid, which is coming out later this year, and I just shot Slaughterhouse with Sid Haig. I shot a short/music video with Danny Trejo last week. That was fun, and Raina and I are going to work together. Yes. My next film is American Girls. We're in pre-pro for that. Let's see. I have a movie that I think we're about to start shooting. It's going to theaters called Broken. And what else?
And she just got on a film that I've been attached to for a while called Room and Board with William Catt from Carrie, Robert Forster, who played Arthur Petrelli in Heroes Season 3, which we're very impressed with, and Kane Hodder. And who else is in it? Brooke Lewis. I feel like Robert Loggia. And it's going to be shot in New Orleans.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah, you guys wear a lot of hats. Is there anything in horror that you haven't gotten your hands on yet that you want to do?
Key Grip Electric. No. I'd actually like to play the villain in something. Normally I either get cast kind of the oddball character or the pussified leading man. I'd like to get out of that a little bit and play something a little more aggressive. It's kind of my own fault because I kind of went for that for a while, and now I'm like, damn, what was I doing? So I'd like to play something just dark and something that'll scare the shit out of you.
Cool. I'm anxious to work with Debbie Rochon because I haven't yet. I met Jamie Lee Curtis last week, so I'm hoping the next step is I can work with her, like Women Who Inspire Me. I really want to do a really graphic, brutal, like hack chainsaw style movie. So if anyone's interested, come to that. Also, I come from a musical background, so we're in talks to do like a horror themed musical movie, which I hope will be really, really cool. And I want to work with Raina.
That'd be hot.
Yeah,
that'd be hot.
It'd be really hot, actually.
So where can we see you guys? Got websites?
Probably.
They're out there somewhere.
Actually, my own website, which I don't update enough, is called thebrandonslagle.com because I have distant cousins who decided that I was rich and bought all my domain names when they expired one time. Yeah, I think they're paid. I think they're bought till like 2012. Funny thing is, they figure out I'm not rich. Yep. So, yeah.
So give them back.
Yeah. And you can go to Facebook and IMDb and Google and Mr. Skin. For me, not her.
Mr. Skin.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Mr. Skin is a collection of a website collection of nudity that are in movies. And I don't think I'm on there, but he is. So,
wow,
yeah, that's pretty fun.
Funny thing is,
so what can we see? All of it?
Funny thing is, Mr. Skin's a collection of female nudity. So
well, you're on there.
Yeah,
I ended up on it.
With what's her name? Beverly Lynn, porn star Beverly Lynn, and she's hot. So check it out.
Softcore.
Oh, sorry, softcore Beverly Lynn. She's hot. Shouldn't realize. Let's see, what else?
She's like the Meg Ryan of Cinemax.
Whoa, that's quotable.
That's deep.
Yes. DebonyPan.net, Facebook. I don't have a fan page because I'm not as cool as him. And YouTube, so you can see some of our trailers, that kind of stuff, and possibly even this interview.
And Hollywood Forever Cemetery in the future. I've also recently signed on to for a movie I can't really talk about called The Experimentals. That's kind of like the Wolverine Weapon X story.
Yeah.
And I'm doing playing Mark Spector in the Moon Knight movie for Marvel. Oh wait.
No.
Oh right. This isn't 2016. Okay. But yeah, that's
confused. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for the interview. That's great.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love Last Doorway Show.
And coffee.
Yes.
They didn't sponsor us.
A Haunting Desire right here at Kamikaze Expo at the LA Convention Center. If you have dreams of kidnapping and torturing the man you love, then you're going to love this comic book. Go to comicbookdivas.com or missmisery.net and order yours today. Miss Misery here, signing off at the Kamikaze Expo. I hope you had a good time, because I sure did. And remember, until next time, my little ghouls, I'll see you in your nightmares.